Hey guys, it's Konrad here from Szymaniak Digital. So I just wanted to take essentially a deeper dive what Google has announced yesterday with regards to the AI experiences and what you could do as a webmaster, as a digital marketer, and as a small business owner to essentially get your site more favored by Google in the AI experience. So I'm talking about AI mode and AI overviews. So essentially, Google wants the webmasters to focus on unique and valuable content. So that's content such as that provides statistics, quotations, etc. That is unique. So we're not talking about ChatGPT content. We're talking about content that is from the end user point of view. So essentially, it's all about page experience. So in a nutshell, because of the AI experience giving you answers straight away now, those traffic it will be more qualified. So you might experience that your site will have less traffic over time because of the AI overviews, AI mode. However, when the visitors arrive to your site, they already be well informed and well educated about your services or your products. So it means that essentially the AI experience will allow more conversions and more qualified traffic. So when we talk about good kind of page experience, then we have those Google signals, which is dwell time, page load speed, essentially, and everything that is to do how users behave on your site, and if they click through or do they jump off. Then we have your technical requirements. So like you have to make sure your site is crawlable, and then it's properly rendered, and then indexed, and then we talk about kind of ranking factors. So within AI overviews, we're going to switch away from talking about rankings and more about appearances and how we visible to those users. So essentially, it's moving away from okay, which position we rank for. It's more to do with okay, where in the AI experience do we rank, or how do we appear. So in your Google Search Console as of now, in 22nd of May 2025, AI overviews still display kind of position as first. So even if you are appearing in AI overviews, Google Search Console will report your site as ranking first, which is obviously not true when multiple competitors are visible as well. So essentially, it's from my understanding, to be able to perform well from a technical perspective, you need good page experience, and you need the Google bot to really crawl the HTML of the site quite quickly and quite efficiently. Then you need to know, like your technical, like so making sure that meta tags and, for example, tags that are controlling the indexation, also the crawlability, are on point. So we talk about our general robots.txt files to do with crawling, and no index do follows with other features. So making sure the right technical fundamentals are in place. This doesn't change. What does change is the structure data essentially matches the content that is on the site. So essentially, you need to make sure your text, your other web elements, and the structured data. So I'm talking about schema markup here, is essentially matching what the content you have on your site. And then you have your kind of merchant center and business profile. So making sure all of your information is up to date. So of course, if you are e-com brand, make sure your merchant center and your kind of merchant listings are up to date, everything's spot on. So again, this complements the structured data aspect. So first of all, it's merchant center if you're an e-commerce brand. Then we're talking about structured data. So, and with regards to service-based business, making sure your business profiles for each location is very up to date, and this will influence how your site is visible if you're a service-based business. So essentially, what Google will do in the future is replace the local pack with the AI experiences. So the business profile information would be key for that particular aspect. And then essentially, as I said in the beginning of the video, those AI overviews and AI experiences will send more qualified users on your for your site. So you might experience less clicks reported in Search Console, but those clicks essentially will lead to higher conversion. So when we, as SEOs, communicate to the business owners, to the managing directors, the value of SEO, it will be more about not much as traffic, but also about the kind of the pivot of what those users do on the site when they do eventually land. And of course, we're talking about general brand awareness. So, how could SEOs essentially measure brand awareness, how people are aware? So, when we, for example, are visible for those informational queries and AI experiences do mention our brand, but users do not click, they will essentially have an association with your brand. So, if we could see more branded queries over time, that could be a good indicator of good SEO practices, as brand awareness essentially is higher due to the branded searches. And of course, lastly but not least, the classic 10 blue links will be changed to kind of visual, video, news, and other types of content. So essentially, pivoting from just your typical blue links and your text format to essentially on your website have different type of content, so more visuals, more, and essentially we're talking about the basics here. So if you have a image, make sure the alt tags are written descriptive. So in a nutshell, it doesn't change, but it's essentially saying that you need better page experience in order to rank, and the kind of the user signals. So you have your clicks, click throughs, and other aspects like page speed and essentially good page experience and unique content is what gonna be moving needle metrics to become visible in experience. I hope this helps. And yeah, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Cheers. Bye.